Some days good, some days not as good. It's camp.
Nick, players probably like to see doubles go away. How about you as a coach? You glad to see doubles finally end?
Yeah, if I'm going to be totally honest with you, yeah, probably so. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need that work, but I think, yeah, doubles is a tough time of the year. These guys are very lucky. You know, it used to be where we go doubles for about 10, 12 days straight, which NCAA rules don't allow you to do that anymore. So doubles are still hard, but not as hard as they used to be 10, 15 years ago.
The end of the doubles, did the hard work they put in the summertime, was that confirmed in the early part of practice this year?
I think we're in good shape. I do know that when guys get banged up and dinged a little bit, and it's your 21st or 22nd practice, whatever number this was today, you slow down a little bit. You're never as healthy as you are the first day of practice. That's just the nature of this profession or this college football. But we run very well, and I think that we practice still at a high tempo.
Dion Jordan told us over the weekend one of his goals this year is to get a pick six. Which one of your guys, if you had to pick one on your defensive unit, who do you think is most likely to score the first defensive touchdown?
Wow. Well, I'd have to go with Bosego Lacumbo because his track record's pretty good. I think he has 4 or 5 touchdowns. So, but I mean, Dion, I don't really care who it is. I just hope we get a couple of them. So I'm happy with whoever gets it. But if I had to put any a wager on it, I'd probably have to go with Bo right now because he's had about 4 or 5 defensive touchdowns.
Are Dion's wide receiver hands of the pass still good enough to do it?
Dion is a great athlete. He can certainly catch it, and if he does catch it and gets running, it'll be hard to bring him down.
Go ahead. What do you think of the new uniforms? Did you even see them yet? They were released today.
I haven't even seen them. I don't even know anything about the new uniforms. I don't even, no offense, I don't pay attention to the new uniforms. I like the guys that are in the uniforms. That's what I pay attention to.
Which one's been your, since this is, I'm sure, is
all white with the green.
There you go. All right.
It's neat and clean. All white, green with a green helmet, a mallard helmet.
We asked Dion Jordan why you called him a praying mantis, and he said maybe because he's a big green insect with long arms, but that's not where you were going with that, were you?
No, he's just a guy that's, it's just, sometimes you see somebody and they just remind you of something, praying mantis, kind of a tough insect, but long, lean, and bite your head off, and that's kind of what Dion does, so it's a compliment. If he get in his way, he might bite your head off. Praying mantis.
Does he ever try to bite your head off?
Not yet.
What if he did? What was your defense tactic?
Run.
Is he going to catch you?
Yes.
So you're SOL.
I'm not sure how pertinent any of this is, so I mean, if we got some football questions, I'll answer them, but I don't know if that's going to help anybody.
A lot of people think that defense is going to be the strongest part of this team, at least in the early part of the season. How do you feel about that? And do you think that puts a little bit of pressure on your shoulders and the rest of the defensive squad?
I think nothing ever changes. I think our guys are excited about being talked about as a defense. I believe you have to do it and back it up before you get any accolades or laurels, but no, there's no added pressure. I mean, we still got to go out and play defense, and we're going to play duck defense best we can every week.
Coach Arik Armstead was the guy who arrived in the spring and obviously here in the fall. How has he kind of come along since the spring drills, and how has he kind of played and performed in practices?
I think Arik grows every day. Yeah. He's a big, strong, young kid that can do a lot of things. He just is a guy that he's just like anybody else that's young. Yeah. I mean, he's learning every day, but when you get 6'8", 300, strong, and can run like him, he's got a bright future if he keeps working.